with a quick overview, and then I will go through everything individually and kind of talk you guys through it. This is my favorite room in the entire house now. I am not kidding. I'm obsessed with it. So if you remember when I first moved in, it started out as I had like a twin size bed right here, and then I had my desk and my bookcases and stuff, and it was just too much in one room. I was trying to have a spare bed in my place since I have a 1-bedroom, but it wasn't gonna work. So I got the walls painted a very, very pale pink. It's by Benjamin Moore, and it's called Touch of Pink. Then I got this rug. Well, I got the floors hardwooded, which is gonna add resale value to my home, so that was good. But there was carpet in this room, and since this door, when it's open, it's like the first thing you see is this room when you walk into my place. I just wanted to go ahead and hardwood it, and then I got this rug at hoardchow.com when they were having one of their like holiday sales or whatever. They have sales all the time, so just sign up for their emails and it'll kind of, you know, be a lot better than paying full price for it. But I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but this is like straight up like tan and like metallic gold. I love it. I thought it was just gonna be two-tone tan when I got it, and then it came and it was like actually gold right here, and I was so excited. Okay. And then I got this chase from Restoration Hardware, again on one of their sales, so just kind of keep your eye out on their emails and stuff. I never pay full price for anything from sites like that because they're constantly having sales. And then that is a Kate Spade pillow that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I love it. And then I have this little Z Gallery throw on the end. So this is like when I make my bed in the morning, but I still want to sit down on my laptop and cuddle up and do something. I don't have to unmake my bed. This is like my sanctuary. This little corner right here, you will often find me right here. I mean, I just got this room done today, but starting now, if you need me, if it's during the day and I'm just like on my computer bebopping around, this is the corner I will be in. So then over here, I got this little white table. I believe it's an outdoor table from IKEA, but it was super inexpensive. I think it was like $9.99 or maybe $19.99. But it's just a cream garden table, I believe it's called. And then I have this lamp that used to be in my bedroom. It's from Pier 1, and it was on sale for like $29, and it has this lace overlay lampshade, and it is so pretty, and they only had one, so I got one, and then I went back to get another one so I could have a matching one on both nightstands, and they didn't have it. Then I got 2 other matching lamps for my bedroom, and I moved this one in here. And then I have this candle. It has SOS with little lips on it, but I like to keep that turned around. I don't know why. I always like my labels turned around on my candles. And then this is something I'm really excited about. Okay, so this was just a ball mason jar, or a Kerr mason jar, and I painted it ivory with just paint that I got from Michael's, and this was from Michael's as well. And then I took the top off and I Mod Podged glitter on it. So the top has glitter, and then I took the center of the top out and I put some flowers in there. So I love it, and these look so real. They're from Michael's as well, and these are actually fake flowers, but they're the most real looking fake flowers I've ever seen in my life. And then of course I have Beneath the Glitter and Where Beauty Lies. So then down here, I love this little tin. I got this from IKEA as well, and it's just this little flower tin, and inside I have this little diary journal from Anthropology and 2 little cute Kate Spade pencils. It says So Well Composed on them, and I think that's super cute. And I got those in the pencil pouch from Shop Glitzy Glam, and then I just put them in there. So that is like my little comfy corner. I hear Teddy playing with something outside the door. Okay, so then we get to these bookcases. These bookcases are actually from IKEA. They came black. They were $70 a piece, and I hand painted them gold. I wanted to spray paint them, but I don't have like an outdoor. I live in a condo that's, you know, in a high rise, so I don't have an outdoor area. So I had to compromise and hand paint instead of spray paint. It took a little longer, and I don't think it's as even as if I had spray painted it, but I really love the way it turned out. I painted it first with just gold paint from Michael's, and then I went over it with the Martha Stewart gold leaf, like metallic overlay glaze thing, and that's how I got it like that. And then up here, those 2 things I believe are from, I actually don't remember. I think my mom might have got those on sale somewhere, or she got them at Pier 1, but no, she got those at Ross. I do remember that. Ross or Marshall's. And then that's just a chevron frame from Z Gallery that has a picture of Elle and I from my 19th birthday party. more Beneath the Glitter and Where Beauty Lies books because, I mean, come on. And then I have a picture right here of 3 of my best friends from Tennessee when they came out to visit me, and we went to Rodeo Drive, and Anne-Marie, which you guys know is like my best friend ever, she's right there, and she actually framed that picture for me and gave it to me, and I was so happy. And then this cute little bird cage candle votive holder thing is from Pier 1. And then right here I have these 2 IKEA candle holders on both sides, and then I just have some books in between. So this is just a random collection of books. There's no real rhyme or reason to the ones I picked to go out here. They're just kind of like ones that I thought flowed well, wow. Okay, and then I have this cute little West Elm. This is actually a birdie paperweight, but I just have it right here for decoration. And then in this one, you will see these containers. I have pink, red, orange, green, and blue. These containers are actually from the Container Store, believe it or not. And so I put little labels on each one if my camera will focus. So this one says freebies. So in here, a lot of times makeup companies, when they send me samples of things, they'll send me a lot of them. Like they'll send me like 4 of the same lip glosses. Well, I don't need 4 of the same lip glosses. So this is my little hub where I put it in there, and then Elle and I will either take it and donate it to battered women's shelters, or we'll give it to friends or family, or sometimes I'll use it for giveaways for you guys on my channel. Like this is just where the excess freebies go. And I even tell companies when they're like, can we send you product? I'm like, yes, but you don't need to send an abundance of it. And then they always do. Okay, and then in this one, this says electronics and accessories. So in here, oh, by the way, guys, I have the most old lady slippers on you can imagine. What is this little hair doing right here? It won't even come off. It's like a little fuzz. Ew. And then of course I have my Christmas tree pajamas on, because what else do I film in ever? Okay, anyways, in here I have any of my electronic cords. It's really dark in here, but I like put each one together and I just put a rubber band around it. That way it doesn't get all tangled up with all the other ones. And I have like some cameras in there and stuff like that. Like, you know, older cameras that I don't use anymore, but that I still have. And then in this one, I have books and magazines, so just random books and magazines that didn't really look good on a bookshelf, but I want to keep them. Either I'm in the magazine or just some random books. And then this is our Solaris cases from 2011 to 2012. So I have those in there, so you can see a ton of those in there. And then these are our Solaris cases from 2013 to 2014, and I have all of those in there. And we actually have a new collection coming out very, very soon, which I'm so excited about, and so that will be more full pretty soon, and I'm excited about that. And then right there, hello! This is a like shattered bottom vase that my mom found the same time she found the other ones, which was at either Ross or Marshall's, I don't remember which one. Okay, and then we move on over to my desk. So first things first, I have this little mug that I use. Okay, you guys know when I'm doing anything, that was a picture of Teddy and I, by the way. I'm not just like really narcissistic and have my own picture as my background. I mean, I kind of do. Like, let's get real here. Like, what do you see when you look at this picture? I don't know. I look at me. I don't look at the dog, but that's YOLO who I am. Okay, so Audible.com right now, I am listening to The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. It is amazing. I'm on chapter 30 out of 46, so I'm a little over halfway done. And it is such a good book. I recommend it to any of you guys. If you go to audible.com/Blair, you can actually download it for free, or any other Audible book that you want. But what I do is I always listen to this and I put it in the mug because it amplifies the speaker. So if you have an iPhone or anything like that, if you turn it on and you're like bebopping around and stuff, sometimes the speaker isn't loud enough. If you put it in a mug, it is going to just like make it a whole lot louder. So I'm always listening to this. A lot of people listen to like music while they're doing stuff. I listen to my audiobooks. So that is the one I'm listening to right now. And the entire time I was redoing my like office and everything, while I was doing all of that, I was listening to this book, and it's so good, so I recommend it. And the mug is from Anthropology. So again, if you just go to audible.com/Blair, you can download any free audiobook. And then I have one of my Solaris cases. This one's exclusive to AT&T, so you have to go to AT&T to get this one, but other ones you can get like online and stuff. I think you can actually get it on AT&T.com, so I will put a link below. And then this is actually a cup. You guys are gonna laugh at me, but this is a cup that was just like really inexpensive, but I liked the shape. So I Mod Podged it with glitter. It was just like a glass cup, and I have all my little Sharpies in it. So I thought that was really cute. My like thin Sharpies. I'm kind of addicted to Sharpies. It's like weird. And then I have my pin, which makes me feel fancy because I have like a pin with a holder, and that's from Z Gallery. And then this was just a square or rectangular glass vase, and so I Mod Podged and glittered it as well. And then I put this, it's actually a pre-made bridal bouquet from Michaels, but it was really pretty and it looks pretty realistic, so I put that in there and I like it. And then this is my planner. It's by Kate Spade. It's for 2014. And I had my mom make one of these 3 initial decals for me to put on it. I believe we sold out of this agenda, but we do have a lot of other ones on Glitzy Glam, so I'll put that in a link below. We might have these back in stock, so you might want to check, but I know we have other patterns, but this one sold out a little while ago. And then I have my computer, which is just the 27-inch iMac desktop computer, and it's the older one. It's the one that's still like pretty thick. Now they have ones that are so thin. They're so cute, but this one does the job, so I have it. And then over here, I have 2 pictures. I have this candle that's in an actual coconut from Hawaii. And then I have these 2 pictures. You guys have seen both of these pictures. It's my little sister and an actress from, you guys told me before, Austin and Ally, I believe. She saw her at the Teen Choice Awards and freaked out. And then a picture of us when we were at Rainforest Cafe. We got virgin strawberry daiquiris, and that was really fun. I had these in other frames on my mantle, but then I was redoing this room, and so I took them out, and I'm going to print out some other pictures to put in there. And then this is actually the very first time we ever saw the cover of our novel. They, our publishing house printed it out on this cardboard and sent it to us, and we like unwrapped the box. It was like a really big deal. So I have that right there. And then up here, we have some bulletin boards. So both of these bulletin boards are from the Container Store. And I know the chevron's supposed to go like up and down, but I don't know. I put it sideways and I like liked it better. And then up there, that is actually one of those director chair backings, like the chair, you know, posts like slip through both sides, and then it is like on the back of a chair. That's from Beauty Vlogger Bootcamp. They custom made those for Elle and I was obsessed with it, so I asked to keep mine when we wrapped, and then I have it up there. And then on here, I just have a bunch of random little things. Like I wrote this little quote that I saw on Pinterest or something. It says, "She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her away, she adjusted her sails." And it's just kind of like one of those things. And then this is a card that one of you wrote me and sent to my P.O. box when I did my Sad Days video, and I kept it because it just really inspired me. That's another one of them. So I just have those up there, and sometimes I'll go through and read them. This is a get well soon card from someone where I was sick recently. Some prom premiere tickets, Teen Choice Awards tickets, a little note, a Cabo thing, a birthday card from my grandmother, and then that actually was flipped around on the other side. It's a cute little note from where I got some chocolate covered strawberries delivered, but it had my address on it, so I flipped it around for the video because I am paranoid. Okay, and then this chair is from Restoration Hardware, and it matches the chase. It's like the same finish and material. It's the distressed linen in sand. And then this little, you guys might recognize this pillow. I did it, I think when I was redoing my bedroom at the old apartment. I showed you guys that in a video. And then we have this single drawer under here. I wish there were more space. There was like more storage, but there's not. So in here I have this little acrylic drawer organizer, and I have my paper clips, my rubber bands, and my little, you know, like thumbtacks. And then I have some pins, pencils, staplers, some erasers. I have some stamps under there. That is an external hard drive. That's a USB, like flash hard drive. Some things. These are fresh batteries for either my keyboard or my mouse, whichever runs out first. This is my favorite thing to clean anything that is like a technology screen. I clean my iMac screen with it. I clean my like iPhone screen, everything like that with that. And then for different projects, I have this, what is this? This is one of those little like math geography, what is this even called? Yeah, geography math kit. All right, so I was pretty close. Then I have a pair of scissors. I have my tape dispenser, calculator, and stapler from Z Gallery. I had them setting out on my desk, but it was just too much bling, so I put it away. This is an adorable little Kate Spade thing from Glitzy Glam as well, and it's just a bunch of like different Post-its that are so cute. cute, so I keep that there. This is a pencil box that I have all of my Sharpies, highlighters, and dry erase markers in. And then back here, I just have some little like washi tapes that I like to decorate with, and these are the best things to hang if you don't want to put a nail in your wall. They're just the little 3M adhesive strips, and so that's like how I hung the bulletin boards up and stuff. So I have that right there. I'm probably giving you guys a headache. This is gonna be a really long video. And then I have a stapler back here, which I Mod Podged with the glitter, just like I had done the other things, but the glitter like falls off everywhere, even though I put a sealant on it, so I don't really use that. It kind of is upsetting, but I got the stapler from the dollar store, so it wasn't like it was a huge, you know, thing to my bank or something. Okay, and then over here we have the second bookcase. And so up top I have just a coffee table fashion book, and then two little adorable horsey figurine things. And then over here I have some books with a picture on top. That's from when we were filming Beauty Vlogger Boot Camp. And then over here, you guys know I'm obsessed with Rubik's Cubes. So I have my Juicy Couture Rhinestone Rubik's Cube, and then I have another Rubik's Cube that's still in its package because I have one of those that's open. It's in my purse right now, and I just love it. And then I have some candles because I needed something else to put on the tray. This is probably my least favorite part of my entire bookcase area. I don't know why, I just feel like this is like very unfinished. This goes with the birdcage little candle votive thing. It's another one of those from Pier 1. And then this is another one of the mason jars that I painted. I painted it with a teal like seafoam paint, and then you can kind of see the top a little bit better. I just took this off, I put Mod Podge all over it, poured glitter, sprayed it with a sealant, and then I put all of my colored pencils in there. And then I have another fashion book. This one my grandmother gave me for my birthday, my 20th birthday, I believe, or maybe my 19th, I don't remember. And then I have all of my OPI nail polishes on this little nail polish rack that I got years and years ago, maybe 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, off of, I think Elle ordered it off eBay. I know that I've looked to try to find it because so many of you have requested like a link and I haven't been able to find it, but I'll check again. So if I find it, I'll put it in the description bar, but I don't know if I'll be able to. So these are just all my OPI colors, and then I have my Shatter and a metallic. I want to get 3 more, replace these 2 and have it done, but I don't just want to buy colors to buy them. I want to wait until there's a color that like jumps out at me that I feel like I have to own. Okay. And then I have a lot of excess books. These are ones that the publishing house sent us just, you know, to give to our families and stuff, and we've given them to like everyone we know. So I keep these just for, you know, new people that I meet. If they're like, oh yeah, I'd love to read your book, I'll sign it and give it to them. Or sometimes if you send a sweet letter in the PO box, we'll sign it and send it back to you to your return address and stuff. They're just kind of like extras that we have with 2 little owls on the side as the book stoppers or bookends. And then down here, this is a trash bin from IKEA. This is from, where is this from? I think this is from Office Depot. It's just one of those things that like the cords go in the back and then you plug them in there so they're not like scattered everywhere. It keeps it contained. And I have my printer, and then that is my file box. So I have all of like, maybe I shouldn't be saying this in a video because what if someone breaks into my house? I don't know, but I have all of like my important documents in there, my receipts, all like my car registration stuff, my pet vaccines, like all that sort of stuff goes in there. Okay, and then we have the vanity. So this is what it looks like. This used to be in my bedroom, but I moved it out here, and I'm actually not going to do a vanity tour. I also have the Alex 9 drawer over here. So I am going to save this. This is going to be my makeup storage collection organization video that is going to go up very soon. Like hopefully I'm saying like within the next week, like one of my next videos, I will be doing a tour of this. So make sure you check back for that video just because it's too much to try to go through on this, you know, channel, but I'll just give you like a peek of some of the drawers. So yeah, I'll be doing an entire tour of this as one of my next videos. And then here, first things first, I have this that says, congratulations for surpassing 1 million subscribers, Juicy Star 07. And this was sent to me from YouTube. It's like a gold-plated play button. And they send it if you surpass like 1 million subscribers. It's just like a congratulations thing. And I want to hang it on the wall, but it's so heavy. I don't even know where to begin to like hang something that heavy. So I'm going to have to bring someone in to hang it, which feels like very domesticated to me, but it's just so heavy. I don't know how you're supposed to hang it. And then I have a picture of Elle and I when we were babies. How cute. And then I got these two lamps. I actually thought they were going to be my bedside table lamps. I got them at Target and I got them home and they are tiny. So like they looked so puny next to my bedroom. So I was going to return them. And then I thought the decor kind of went with this room. So I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it yet. I think once I hang that on the wall, they'll look a little better, but I have them right here. I might move them, you know, I might use them somewhere else, but as of now, they're just sitting right there. And then this dresser is a Malm dresser, Malm, I don't know, from IKEA, and it's the black brown finish. And in this top drawer, I have all of my printer paper and accessories, so some excess like ink and stuff. And then in this drawer, I have any of my tools like, you know, hammer and tape measure and Velcro and stuff like that. You know, this hangs pictures, but not anything strong enough to hang that heavy old thing. Okay, and then this top drawer, I have all of my duct tape, and it's organized based on like seasonal and, you know, like logo and patterns and solids. So I love that, obviously. And then over here I have, this is more like my tool station. So like X-Acto knife, some scissors, hole punch, things like that. Hot glue gun sticks, label maker, 2 different size like picture cutter straight liney thingies. Yeah, I don't even know what that's called. Okay, and then this drawer is like a crafting drawer. So I have a bunch of stencils. I have like, this is the glitter that I used to glitter Mod Podge everything. And I have like a bunch of tulle for a project I was gonna do that I haven't done yet, so I need to do that. And then I have a bunch of this like string to make the paracord Valentine's Day bracelets. I mean, this is like a jumbled up mess. And then the next drawer is my gift wrapping drawer. So this has all of my bags and my ribbons and my, you know, note cards and my wrapping paper and my little gift boxes and stuff. This is where I come if I have a gift to give someone and I need to wrap it. This is like my gift wrapping drawer. And this last drawer, I'm actually maybe not gonna show you. Okay, I'll show you, but like, don't judge me. This is all my painting style craft supplies. I actually used this as a stencil, which is really weird. But like, I got a bee that I want to Mod Podge and glitter. And I have just like all different kinds of like paints and stuff. And I have a bunch of paintbrushes and some of these. Like, this is probably the most unorganized drawer that I have, but it's also one of my favorite to go into because I'm obsessed with like crafting and stuff. My chandelier might be my absolute favorite part of this entire room. I'm just obsessed with it. So they had to run a wire over to the corner to actually hook it into the box because this ceiling is concrete, so they couldn't like just put it straight through the ceiling. I don't know. So we just painted that white. And then I got this from Estate Lighting on eBay, and it is the brass and clear crystal one, and it was $499, but I think it just makes everything incredible in the room. And I have it on a dimmer, which I think is really cool. So yeah. So that is my entire office. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any like, I don't know, recommendations of anything I should do differently or anything I should add, let me know. And don't forget to check back for my makeup collection and organization video, which will be basically going through every drawer and nook and cranny of this section of my office. And that will be up, cross our fingers, in about the next week. I'm looking to do it either as my next video or like the one after. So very soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and I will talk to you later. Bye.